Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. It's budget day here in Winnipeg, and today the City of Winnipeg unveiled what is in store for residents in 2026. The document showcases how it intends to spend your tax dollars in the following year. And joining me now to break down the budget for us is CTV's Taylor Brock. Taylor, what's in it?
Well, Marilee, we're seeing the city open up its pocketbook. It's earmarking billions of dollars for new capital projects, $156 million for road renewal, and is budgeting for more than 140 new buses. The proposed budget includes a 3.5% increase to your property taxes, meaning an extra $75 a year would be tacked onto the average home's bill. The city is also earmarking $50 million for snow removal and ice control and $3.8 billion for capital projects over the next 6 years. Turning to transit, adult riders can expect a bus ticket to increase by 10 cents to $3.45 next year. This as the city looks to add 36 positions to transit for night route extensions and expanded service. The city also wants to add 143 new buses to its fleet over the next 6 years. That'll cost just under $240 million. The city says this is its largest ever capital program. It includes over just $500 million to fund the North End water sewage treatment plant.
Taylor, do we know when the budget will be finalized?
Well, Marilee, the budget will now go to review and will be voted on by council on December 17th. CTV's Jeff Keel has been combing over the proposal today. He'll have much more budget coverage for us tonight at 6.
All right, thanks for this, Taylor. Fire has claimed another downtown Winnipeg restaurant. This footage sent to us by a CTV News viewer shows plumes of smoke coming from La Roca, a Mexican restaurant on Smith Street. Later, emergency crews could be seen tending to the scene with shards of glass from the windows on the ground. The city says firefighters responded to the blaze just before 6 o'clock this morning and had it under control about 40 minutes later. No one was hurt. This is just the latest in a string of fires involving downtown restaurants and other small businesses, including Bougie and Johnny G's. In a post on social media, the restaurant says it believes the fire is due to arson. Last week, police said they're not necessarily all connected, these string of fires. The fire is under investigation. The town of Niverville is warning people avian flu has been detected in the community. On social media, the town says Manitoba Conservation told it the virus was found in a local goose population. It's now informing residents to steer clear of any birds that appear sick or dead and to keep an eye on children and pets. If you come across deceased or unhealthy birds, you're told to call Manitoba Conservation. A provincial spokesperson says avian influenza is circulating widely in Canada this year. The provincial wildlife branch has tested approximately 519 geese, with 38 coming back positive. A free designated driver program is hoping to help more Manitobans get home safe this season, but it needs more volunteers.
More than 30,000 Canadians take part in Operation Red Nose as volunteers. Each one of them offers one or more evenings of their time to their community so the holidays can remain a festive season for everybody.
Operation Red Nose kicks off on November 28th. It will run for 5 weeks this holiday season, offering free rides home for people and their vehicles. Since being founded in 1984, the program has expanded across the country to combat impaired driving. The nonprofit organization has also raised more than $35 million in donations for youth and amateur sports.
It's a free and confidential service, so anybody watching this at home, make sure that you know that there's no judgment.
In 2024, the program gave more than 1,100 safe rides across Winnipeg. It hopes to boost that number this year. The organization says multiple positions are available, including escort drivers, dispatchers, greeters, and phone operators. Those interested in volunteering can visit rednosewinnipeg.ca. Grey Cup excitement is reaching a fever pitch tonight, and there is no shortage of fun events happening all over our city to keep fans entertained ahead of Sunday's matchup. CTV's Daniel Helmerson has been out and about all day long checking out what's going on. So Daniel, what are you up to tonight?
Well, Marilee, right now I'm at Rudy's Eat and Drink right next door, so after the show, maybe come over and meet everyone here for a drink. Now, this is the headquarters of the CFLPA this weekend. The chance for fans to meet some of their favorite players, and I'm with one of my favorite players, the one and only Willie Jefferson. Now, Willie, what's this weekend all about to you?
This weekend is all about fan appreciation. Fans from all over Canada, all over the CFL coming a chance to see, two great teams battle it out to see who's the best this year. You come down to Rudy's, you see a couple of the guys we here signing autographs and things like that, and we also get a chance to take a picture with the Grey Cup and then just experience Winnipeg and experience the Grey Cup and all its glory.
Now, in previous years, of course, you've been in the game, 5 straight Grey Cup appearances. This year, you're seeing it from a little bit of a different perspective. What's that like as a player?
It's amazing, right? Would love to be in the game and things like that, but now getting away from the game, the preparation and things like that, getting a chance to sit back and enjoy the fans, the home fans, right? Enjoy the fans from across the CFL. Rider fans, the Alouette fans, the Elk fans, like Ticat fans, everybody, the BC fans, everybody's coming and saying great things, wanting to speak positively over the season, not just, your team versus my team and things like that. So it's amazing.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Willie. We'll have more in the 6 o'clock show, Marilee. And yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight.
All right. Looking forward to it. Thanks, Danny. Colleen Brady joins us now with a look at your Grey Cup weekend Skywatch forecast. What are you tracking for all those fans out and about throughout the city?
Well, if you are in Winnipeg from across the country, no matter what fan you are of any team in the CFL, it's a little bit damp right now, but don't let that dampen your spirits, and I don't think it will for those folks that Danny's with out there at the Grey Cup Festival. A little bit of rain has popped up. It's crossing southern Manitoba into northwestern Ontario, but it won't last long. Temperatures today soared into the double digits. They won't stay that way throughout the weekend, including the big game day, but they will be above normal for this time of year. I will have your full weekend forecast coming up. But for now, let's take a look through the Bath Fitter Live Eye. Bath Fitter, your bath and shower experts for more than 40 years. In Winnipeg right now, it is 8 degrees with a little bit of light rain over the city. Winds coming from the west-northwest at 14 kilometers an hour. The pressure's dropping. The humidity is 85%. Out on the roads on this Friday afternoon, a live look at Confusion Corner. Traffic moving well there, but there will be a number of road closures over the course of the weekend because of the Grey Cup Festival in the downtown area. So just be mindful of that throughout the next couple of days.
I was worried that I wouldn't see him learn how to ride a bike or learn how to read.
Battling a serious illness twice. How a mom made it to the other side thanks to an assist from people like you.
Get Winnipeg's top stories, breaking news alerts, and watch live. Download the CTV News app.
The Canadian pipeline operator will spend $1.4 billion to increase the amount of oil it sends south. That investment will allow Enbridge to send another 150,000 barrels of oil a day through the mainline network, which runs from western to eastern Canada and the U.S. Midwest. And it will add 100,000 barrels a day to the Flanagan South pipeline, which runs to the U.S. Gulf Coast. Here are the closing numbers for the day. The Canadian dollar is down a fraction to 71.30. West Texas Intermediate crude is up over $1 to 59.95. Western Canadian Select is up, but only by 13 cents to 46.90. And the TSX gained only 72 points, a small reversal after yesterday's big drop of over 500 points. Those are your business headlines. I'm Marella Fernandez.
Market Watch is brought to you by Manitoba Blue Cross. Group health plans for any size business.
Motherhood is tough, from the sleepless nights to the moments of doubt to the immense demands. But it also unlocks an inner strength many of us didn't know we had. Chantel Thurston drew on that strength as she fought appendix cancer not once, but twice. A diagnosis that required difficult and painful surgeries, which couldn't have been done without blood donations. She's sharing her story as we mark the end of week 2 of this month's Hero in You campaign in the hopes you will make an appointment to donate blood.
Chantel Thurston loves being a mom.
From fierce pride to intense joy, her face shows it all as she watches her 11-year-old son Kyle try his best to score her a goal. Moments she doesn't take for granted.
I was worried that I wouldn't see him learn how to ride a bike or learn how to read. So as we're hitting those milestones now that he's growing up, it's just so fun to be there and watch.
7 years ago, when Kyle was just 2, doctors discovered Chantel had appendix cancer. And in an instant, her dreams of growing her family ended. Chantel now faced multiple rounds of chemo and extensive life-changing surgeries.
They take the spleen, the gallbladder, the appendix, the omentum, and I had a radical hysterectomy as well.
Blood donations kept Chantel alive through all of those surgeries. The recovery was difficult and painful, and not without complications. But Chantel battled through it all, determined to get back to life as a mom.
The sweater because it was cold the first night.
In the years since, Chantel has made it her mission to live life to its fullest, grateful for every moment she's able to share with her son.
Instead of waiting to do things, we do the big trips. We don't wait to do things. We just make sure that we enjoy our lives and spend the time as a family together. That's what's really important to us. We've gone to Disney World a couple times. We do a road trip every summer, so we've done Banff and South Dakota. And this summer we actually drove out to Toronto and stopped along all the stops along the way.
But all that fun and adventure was shattered a year ago when doctors broke the news Chantel's cancer was back. In February, she underwent surgery again to remove it. And this time, Kyle was old enough to be by her side through it all.
He was upset that Mom was away for a little while. He did come to see me in the hospital. He did have trouble when I came home. He was upset. He thought things would have gone back to normal, and it was hard for him to see me just kind of lying around for a little while and being still quite sick.
It's taken some months, but Chantel is thrilled to be back in her usual spot in the stands, reveling in every moment of her son's hockey glory. And if she's learned anything from all of this,
oh, that was the Epcot ride.
It's to make more memories while she can.
Oh, we're talking about actually going to England in the springtime. If I'm not here, hopefully my son can remember all these things that we've done together, and as he goes forward in life, and if he hopefully builds a family one day, then he can do the same thing with his family.
Every day, people here in Manitoba undergo major surgeries like Chantel, where blood from donors is needed to help replace the blood lost during those procedures. Just one donation from you this month can help save up to 3 lives. We're asking you to be a hero as part of our Hero in You campaign and book an appointment to donate blood. We started this month needing to fill 1,236 appointments, and with your help, 722 have now been booked. Tonight, 514 appointments remain. You can take one of those open spots by booking online at blood.ca or on the Give Blood app. You can also call 1-888-2-DONATE to make an appointment. And when you do donate blood, make sure to take a photo in front of the Hero in You banner at Canadian Blood Services and share it with us using the hashtag CTVWPGHero. The photos you're seeing on your screen right now are just some of the heroes who have helped us and donated blood this month. Thank you to all of them. Are you ready for some football? It is Grey Cup weekend, and there is a lot of activities to take part in. We're going to run down the list of them coming up next.
When you give a child a winter coat, you give them the means to go to school on a cold day, a chance to play outside, because no child should be freezing cold. Donate to Coats for Kids. Proudly sponsored by United Way Winnipeg and CTV. Spotlight sponsored by the Casinos of Winnipeg, presenting Serena Ryder, the Merry Myths Tour.
Colleen Brady is back now for Spotlight, and a free street festival has taken over the University of Winnipeg campus.
Has it ever, Marilee? And it's all part of the festivities leading up to the big Grey Cup game. The Wabanesa Street Festival kicked off yesterday on Spence Street and it will be running until 8 p.m. tomorrow. The festival includes indoor and outdoor activities along with food vendors lining the street. Performances for tomorrow's lineup include Mama Cutsworth's Family Dance Party and singer Jade Turner.
Yeah, it's a real celebration of something that's special in Canada. It's an event. It brings the country together, and I think it's a unique sports league where rivals don't get so cranked up that it gets mean, and we're still friends. We're still friends, even though he wears Stampeder gear and I wear the Rider green. So.
Those are some impressive outfits.
I'm glad everyone's still friends.
No kidding. The Calgary Grey Cup Committee is also bringing a free pancake breakfast to the street festival at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
That sounds good, too.
It sure does.
Well, he may have died 16 years ago, but the King of Pop is still breaking records.
That's right. Michael Jackson is once again on the Billboard charts. The King of Pop is back on the charts thanks to this song. Billboard reports Jackson's Thriller returned to the top 10 of the Hot 100 singles charts this week. He is now the first artist to reach the top 10 in 6 different decades.
Wild. All right, one of the most popular and absorbent underwater creatures is about to return to theaters.
You bet, and fans won't have to wait long to catch it in those theaters.
I'm ready.
This is bold, Marilee. Get ready. It is being dubbed a movie so big, you'll lose your pants.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Whoopsies. It's titled The SpongeBob Movie Search for SquarePants. It marks the 4th film for the franchise, and early critics are already calling it the funniest adventure in more than 20 years. It hits theaters December 19th.
All right. Thanks, Colleen.
You're welcome. Don't lose your pants, folks. Kickstart your weekend with some great entertainment, beginning with Celebrity Wheel of Fortune at 7. Special Forces World's Toughest Test is on at 8, and Boston Blue is next up at 9. And at 10, it's Happy's Place. It's all right here tonight on CTV.
The CTV Primetime lineup is brought to you by Strictly Amish, exclusively in Arbor, Manitoba.
A live look at a very busy Kenniston and Sterling Lyon Parkway, but moving well. But you can see very busy traffic volumes. But again, that Grey Cup Street Festival in downtown Winnipeg is resulting in some street closures this weekend that you'll want to keep your eyes peeled for. Raining right now in the city and 8 degrees.
Women's clothing provided by RW & Company. Salon services provided by S&T Spa Salon.
Magical sights and sounds are coming to downtown Winnipeg. It's time for the Manitoba Hydro Santa Claus Parade. Stream it live November 15th at 5 p.m. on ctvwinnipeg.ca. Brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. CTV Skywatch weather brought to you by South Beach Casino and Resort. Visit southbeachcasino.ca.
Well, we start off our Friday evening with some widespread but light rain crossing southern Manitoba through Winnipeg eastward into northwestern Ontario, but it shouldn't last long. We will see some clearing as we go throughout the next few hours because after all, it's going to be a sunny weekend, as I'll show you in just a moment. Across the north, though, we did have snowfall warnings in effect for several hours today for the most northern parts of the province, Brochet to Dooley Lake, and the Churchill areas. That snowfall warning is ended because, as you can see, the heavier snow with that low pressure system seems to be tracking a little further north than anticipated. Having said that, other areas will see some snow. Those areas will see snow tonight, and it's already been blowing around too in some very strong winds. But other areas like Norway House, Thompson, you might see both rain and some light flurries or light snow as the system moves along. Into Saturday morning, we go a little bit of a light snow still popping up in parts of the north. Meanwhile, down here in the south, bright and sunny. Now, temperatures won't be double digits, mind you, but they will be a handful of degrees above normal for this time of year. So we have that Santa Claus parade. Now, it starts at 5 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. By that point, the sun will have set. So you'll want to make sure that the kids are dressed warmly. The temperatures will start to drop. Skies will stay pretty clear for much of the southern half of the province overnight and into Sunday. A little bit of light cloud for the most northern tier of the province, but that snow will be long gone with that current system pushing through. Again, Grey Cup Sunday, another sunny day with temperatures temperatures getting up above freezing, but once again, kickoff happens after the sun will have set. So if you are going out to the big game at Princess Auto Stadium, you'll want to dress for the occasion, probably decked out in a festive manner, as we've already seen during this show. -2 is our overnight low tonight. Partly cloudy, winds out of the west at 20 kilometers an hour. Bright and sunny for Saturday, up to 3 degrees. Now, the normal high for this time of year is just -2, just for perspective. A little windy tomorrow, but those winds will start to ease up during the parade. And into Grey Cup Sunday we go. Abundant sunshine up to +2. We drop down to -5. Then Monday is sunny, 3 degrees. Now we have the tree lighting in front of Winnipeg City Hall, which we will bring you live on CTV News at 5 and 6. Clouding over Tuesday, 3 degrees, 1 on Wednesday, still cloudy, a low chance of flurries, back up to the freezing mark on Thursday under a mix of sun and clouds. So these above normal temperatures will continue right through next week. To our weather photos we go, and another look at the beautiful northern lights from this week. This was from Susie's perspective just outside of Winnipeg at Grand Point. And this next one is lovely too. This was taken just east of Elm Creek, Manitoba by Anne. Send us your weather photos to winnipegweather@ctv.ca.
The CTV Skywatch Pick of the Day is brought to you by the Manitoba Chiropractors Association. We've got your back.
Fans from across the country will be descending on Princess Auto Stadium this weekend for the Grey Cup, and they'll be joined by at least one notable fan from Ottawa. Mark Carney is scheduled to attend Sunday's game. He's one of just a handful of events in Winnipeg that the Prime Minister is taking part in that day. In the morning, he's scheduled to take part in a Louis Riel commemoration event at St. Boniface Cathedral. It will mark the 140th anniversary of the execution of the Métis leader and founder of Manitoba. And then later, he's meeting with the Premier. And fans can also expect an appearance by the Royal Canadian Air Force. The Armed Forces says 4 CF-18 Hornet fighter jets will be conducting 2 flybys over top the stadium. One will happen at 5 p.m., the other at 6 o'clock. Those both, of course, are dependent on the weather, but Colleen, the weather's looking pretty good for this time of year.
It looks great, and I should also add, during the game, it looks like the winds should be nice and light at this point, too. Very important.
Perfect.
For a good football game.
That is.
Yeah.
All right, we will be back at 6 o'clock with much more fun from all the festivities leading up to that big game on Sunday. Hope to see you then.